Hey guys, so I just want to do a little update video. My last one I told you guys that I was about to start the whole IVF process. I've been on birth control for almost a week now, I think. I've taken 5, so yeah, and I have 3 weeks of this. It's my first time being on birth control. I never was on birth control before. So yeah, I guess I'm not a fan of birth control. I haven't had very good symptoms with it. I know that sometimes some women can have symptoms with it, and I feel like I've had a ton of weird things going on. I'm really not looking forward to being on it for like another 3 weeks. And then, so I'm basically on it for 3 weeks, and then they're gonna make me have a period. And then they're gonna put me on it for another 3 weeks, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks. So like 6 weeks on birth control, and I hate it already, and I'm not even into a week of it. I have been I take it at night. I know you're supposed to take it same time every day. I take it at night, and I wake up every morning feeling like I'm gonna throw up. And I'm super nauseous. So I'm also getting headaches, and I'm also getting really bad mood swings. My poor husband. Bad mood swings. So yeah, not really a good experience taking it so far. I've watched a ton of different YouTube channels and women that have done IVF and the whole process, and a lot of them say that the hardest part is the birth control. So I'm like, great, great. Yeah, so far I agree with them. It's not fun. Like I said, this is my first time ever being on it. So yeah, not a fan. I'm glad I never took that stuff. Some other little things that I wanted to share with you guys is I got this book. One of the girls had mentioned that this is a really good book to read if you're going to be doing IVF, or if you're trying to conceive, if you had a lot of miscarriages, if you have PCOS, if you're older, past 35 and you're trying to get pregnant. Just things that help the egg quality. From what I've been reading, it seems like a lot of infertility is diagnosed wrong. They say that a lot of doctors don't really put a lot of emphasis on being healthier and trying to get really good egg quality. So for your embryos. So I'm only on page like 70 on this book, and so far I'm really liking it. I got it yesterday. Actually, I got it last night. And I really like it so far. And there's a whole thing on BPA, how horrible it is, and it's in everything, and it completely messes up hormones, and it messes up egg quality, and it's one of the number one reasons, not number one reasons, but one of the main reasons why miscarriages happen is BPA. So you guys trying to get pregnant, don't use plastics, and even things that say BPA free could almost be worse than things with BPA. Crazy. So they say in this book to switch everything from plastic, get rid of all plastics, use wood, metals, coppers, and glass. And so that's good for me because I don't really have anything plastic in my house. There's a few things that I'm going to get rid of. I'm actually going to go through my house today and go through everything and get rid of spatulas that are plastic, strainers that are plastic, cups that are plastic, and just stick to glass. I already have a lot of Tupperware that's already the Pyrex glass containers. So that's good that I already have that stuff. There's also a whole chapter on something called phthalates, spelled Phthalates, phthalates. It's basically in nail polish, it's in hair products, it's in makeup, it's in all home cleaning products, deodorants and what do you call it? Detergents. Sorry, I'm like having the biggest brain farts today. Detergents. It's just things that I'm reading and I'm like, oh my god. I think you can go a little nuts. You could go a little nuts sticking completely to this because come on, I mean, you gotta wear makeup. Like, I love makeup and I have a lot of makeup and I have, a lot of the main brand makeup products. So I'm like, I can't get rid of that. So this is expensive. So I guess I took my nail polish off. As I was reading this book, I was getting a pedicure this morning and I ended up having her just clean my cuticles and not put any polish on me. So I got a pedicure today and got no polish. So I guess nail polish is one of the number one main things that is like super toxic for you. And it really kind of gets my head going because the last 2 years I've been getting gel manicures constantly where they do that UV light. You guys know what that is, the gel manicures. And the pedicures on both for like 2 years now, nonstop, with a little bit of acrylic on my nails. So I'm done with that for now. I mean, I guess every once in a while it's fine, but I'm not going to be coloring my hair anymore. This is my natural hair color anyways. You can see like, because I had ombre going, the ends are a little bit lighter. So basically all the formaldehydes, it's just extremely toxic. Things that we all are aware of, we know, but we kind of ignore it and we don't pay attention to it very much. But for us ladies that are trying to conceive, we got to pay attention to it a little bit more and we got to cut it out, especially while we're trying to conceive, especially when we're pregnant. It can totally affect their development and all kinds of things I'm reading in this book. Please, you guys, get this book, read it. Just an eye-opener. And like I said, you can't go everything completely, exactly how it should be. But just little adjustments, I think, might make a difference. So I'm cutting out a lot of things, So I already went natural, like maybe 4 years ago. I use like Honest products, the Honest company. I use Method, that's at Target, I believe. I use a few different brands that are known to being better for the environment. They don't have all the harsh chemicals in it. So I know that when I do laundry, I use vinegar and baking soda for all my towels and my sheets. So I think just little adjustments like that, stick to it. I think it's going to be there's going to be a huge difference, and especially while I'm doing IVF, I want the best egg quality I can get. I need good eggs because one thing that I've read is with PCOS and doing IVF, it's hard because you get lots of eggs because we have lots of eggs, but the quality is really bad. So I was watching a channel and this girl just kind of opened my eyes up to it, that I need to be more aware of these things. She has PCOS. I'll put her YouTube channel down below so you guys can go watch her stuff too. She's already had a baby. She went through 2 rounds of IVF. One was failed, and she really thinks a lot of it, the second time around, she made these healthy changes of not doing her hair, dyeing her hair, and not doing the nail polish, and kind of switching some things up, making healthier lifestyle changes. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I might as well do these changes, since I'm not doing the transfer until January, and I'm not doing the stimulation with all the shots and everything, getting my eggs going. I'm gonna be on this birth control for 6 weeks, I think. So it is actually a good thing that she's waiting longer for me. She said that we could do it right away in October, or by Thanksgiving, I could, do the transfer. But I'm glad that she's waiting longer for me, another month, so that way I can kind of like get myself healthy and do these changes. So that's kind of what's going on right now, guys. I've kind of done a lot of research and so I can have a successful IVF process. So yeah, and then I also got this. This is all on Amazon. I looked up IVF and all these things came up and I was just buying it like crazy. I got an IVF journal, so that way there's so many different things that you have to do, like appointments and medications and just lots of things to remember. And when I was meeting with my doctor last week, I was just like, oh my god, how can I remember this stuff? So I'm really excited about this journal that I got. That way I can just take it with me when I visit with them. I can write down the things so I can remember it. That way I can stay nice and organized. I really want to be on top of this. This is extremely important to me. It's a lot of money, this is a lot of money. I gotta do this right. I really feel like it's just, can't go wrong with this, and trying to, get pregnant. I don't want to go through it twice. I really, really don't. And with PCOS, it just lowers my chances even more of good egg quality. So I'm really excited about this book that I found. If any of you guys are, like I said, trying to conceive, you're having trouble, get this book, read it. It's great. This one had the best reviews. The girl that I watch on YouTube had recommended this book, and she made these changes and she got pregnant the second round of IVF. So it's worth a try. I think the book was $15.99. It's a pretty thick, well, almost it's 300 pages. So really good information. A little side note, I don't want to make this video too long, but I found this on Amazon. I'm such an Amazon junkie, you guys. I buy so much on Amazon that I don't need. I've already bought like things for pregnancy, like supplements and stuff like that. I found this and I ended up getting it just because I'm always queasy and I don't know, I have a lot of weird stomach issues. And I read that some women take this, around my period or whenever I'm kind of hormonal, I get very nauseous and queasy. That's why I'm like, oh God, I hope that I am fine during pregnancy and morning sickness, because I am not blessed in that department of having a good, strong stomach. So I bought this stuff. It's by Pink Stork, and it's the morning sickness spray. And it has magnesium in it. It reduces nausea and improves sleep and energy and relieves aches and pains. Basically, a lot of the symptoms I'm having with the birth control. So I got this. It came in last night, and I sprayed it. You're supposed to spray it on your feet, on the arches of your feet and your wrists. And I did it last night. I woke up this morning. Surprisingly, I felt really good today. And I woke up this morning feeling just a little bit weird, but not as bad as the last like 3 mornings. So if any of you guys are pregnant, try this stuff. This stuff has to work for morning sickness. Like I said, I've only tried this once. I'll kind of keep you guys updated on how this stuff works. But I woke up this morning feeling pretty normal. I slept really good last night. Actually was, come to think of it, really tired. Like normally I don't sleep very good, but like it was 10 o'clock and I was like looking at my watch like, oh, when's bedtime? Because I go to bed later. Because I always wake up really early. But I slept all night perfectly. So you guys, Pink Stork morning sickness spray, get it. It so far is great. And it has amazing reviews on Amazon. So that's kind of the update on that, you guys. I'm going to cut this short because I'm almost at 15 minutes. And yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. But that's the update. Nothing's happening. Like I said, I'm going to be on birth control for almost 6 weeks. So I'll do another update maybe next week and let you know how I'm feeling and if any new changes come about. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.